Okay, I don't know why this VID0 is cutting off on me after I press record. It's done that before when I was moto vlogging, riding my motorcycles, or actually just one motorcycle, the Yamaha 2000R1. I haven't actually done a moto vlog on the 2007 Honda Shadow that I have, but I intend to when the weather gets warmer. The battery life right now, it's showing that it's 1/3 or 1/4 with full, so it's not much battery life left, so that might be the reason why it's cutting off. But usually I've seen it flash red on the level of the battery, on the battery icon, which is signaling that the battery life is almost gone. But as I was saying on the previous video, I just got done coming from the family fare convenience store, and I had bought myself another one of the Alpine Ice melon drinks. I was gonna get the banana flavor this time, but the mechanism inside the machine had stopped spinning for the banana flavor, so I didn't get that one. I figured there was something wrong with the machine and the drink itself wouldn't come out like it should. So anyway, I just get myself one of these drinks, you know, as a treat for myself. I also sometimes buy the super freaking hot Slim Jim in the habanero pepper flavor. There are different levels of hotness for the Slim Jim, and I prefer the hottest possible that you could get. And they named that particular Slim Jim really freaking hot, and that's the actual labeling on it. Sometimes if I can't bear the hotness from the peppers, I just take a sip of my Gatorade that I have in my car almost at all times. So today, most of the snow, well, mainly sleet. There was a mixture of a little bit of snow, but mainly ice water coming down from the clouds. And as you can see on the road, it has completely melted. There are traces or patches of ice off to the side of the road, on the driveways, and out in the woods, but for the most part, all of it has melted. And that's good because a lot of the cars would be safer. All the cars and trucks won't get into an accident, and that's not only to protect me, but it's also to protect others. Of course, I'm looking out for myself first and foremost, because I have a brand new 2013 Kia Soul. I don't want to damage it in any way, because I just got this car, or mini SUV, 3 or 4 months ago. So As of right now, there's 1,730 miles on the odometer, and most of that mileage has come from me going to work and back to the house. If you hear me pause every now and then on this video, it's because I'm taking a sip of the Alpine Ice melon drink that I just bought. So now I'm able to go the speed limit at least, and from the video I recorded earlier this morning, it took me 30 minutes to get to work. That's because I was taking it real slow on the roads, not taking any chances. And at the time, it was like 6 or so in the morning. I had only seen 2 cars the entire time on the road at the time. To the left is the Hollow Rock Racket and Swim Club. And I just found out today that Victoria Azarenka won the women's finals in the Australian Open against Li Na. I had hoped Li Na would have won that match because I prefer her over Victoria Azarenka. But it's good for Li Na to reach the finals. I'm pretty sure that helps with her ranking, and maybe she'll move up from the 6th spot that she currently has. So today I had intended on going home and just upload a bunch of videos that I've taken. I don't intend on taking in more video until my next day off, which is sometime next week. And right now, with the high definition videos that I'm uploading, it takes quite a bit of time to upload them. And sometimes I just leave the computer on all night long. And even with that, there's still videos that needs to be uploaded. One of the things that I had tried to change on my laptop is the way it shuts off. I had gone to the properties. I left clicked on the desktop page or window. Actually, the I right clicked on the desktop window, and I tried to change how my laptop shuts off, but it keeps shutting off after there has been no activity for a couple of hours. So when that happens, the videos that I'm uploading stops uploading. But the only good thing about that is that YouTube allows you to continue uploading even if your computer or laptop has shut down. There's usually a time frame where you can still continue to upload your videos even if it has been interrupted for one reason or another. Off to my left, you can't see it in the video, but there's a pond. Then it appeared that the surface of the pond has completely frozen over. If I hadn't bought my 2013 Kia Soul, I think I would have had to call out from work today because I would only have had motorcycles to ride. And riding motorcycles in icy conditions is not the best thing to do. So I guess it's a blessing that I thought ahead of time that I would have needed a winter vehicle, and luckily for me, my mother was willing to co-sign for the loan or for the car itself. But I'm the one who's making all the payments. Her name is just there so that just in case something happens where I cannot make the payments, she will be the one that can fill in and make the payment. But as of right now, I don't see her having to worry about that because I'm still working, and I think I consider it to be a steady job. I've already been at my job, at the job that I'm in right now for at least a year, so, and I really love my job right now. I can't be any happier, and I can't even explain because I've had previous jobs before. I've had a lot of them actually, and this job that I have now is the best job that I've had, and I've had at least, you know, several jobs from my experience. So from that experience, I can compare my thoughts and have more of an educated guess on, or an educated result as to how I think about my occupation. And I really love my occupation right now. I can't say that enough. I'm not really religious, but I suppose, say that I'm really blessed. And with this job that I have now, it has allowed me to purchase this 2013 Kia Soul, and you know, without this, I would have to try to persevere the winter season, and it does get cold here in North Carolina. Even if it doesn't snow as much, it still gets really cold, and just having no wind protection, having an open environment in a vehicle such as a motorcycle, you know, the wind, the cold wind from the speed that you're going, it can freeze your toes and your fingers. If you're asking how I survived last year without a car, I don't know. I guess I lucked out with the weather. We only had one time where the weather had snowed, and at the time I was getting off of work, and it had just snowed, and it was pouring snow, and it had blanketed the roads, and so I had to go really slow. At the time I was riding my motorcycle, but it wasn't like what we received yesterday. Yesterday we had more of a sleet type of downfall. If it's snow, it's a whole lot safer, at least for me, to be able to ride the motorcycle in, as opposed to riding a motorcycle. I just lost my train of thought there because I was thinking of something else. I'm thinking of a lot of things at one time, and that throws off my train of thought. So I'm intending on to continue moto vlogging. There was a time frame of like a year or so where I did not do any moto vlogs at all, and that was because I was busy with a lot of things, and I wasn't in a rush to make videos. I make these videos, you know, just for fun. I have no intention of, you know, trying to make money off of it, off of YouTube. This is more for personal use, and it's just for my own pleasure. And that's because I want to look back maybe several years from now, maybe even 10 years from now, and look back in these videos and just have a review of what I have done and what I have said, just to keep my memories fresh. So it takes about 20 minutes from where I work to our house. And so I'm now at the house. I moved my motorcycle into the garage because my mother was worried that it would get damaged from the rain and the sleet and the snow. So anyway, this is USS Princeton 2004 signing out.